my name's Michelle and welcome to my standing stretch break. And with that being said, let's just dive right in and get right into it. Everybody stand on up, stand on up. Perfect. We're gonna have our feet shoulder width apart here. And I'm gonna start off by giving myself a nice big hug. My right arm is right over my left. Taking a nice big deep breath in. And one more big deep breath in. Exhale. Beautiful. I'm gonna start off working on the head and neck. We're going to side bend our right ear towards our right shoulder to lengthen the left side of our neck. We don't want to look down, we want to look straight ahead here. Good, bringing that head back to center. We're gonna side tilt to the left. Left ear drops toward left shoulder. Really feel those shoulders staying nice and down as we lengthen the right side of the neck. And back to center. Let's do it one more time to the right. Right ear drops to right shoulder. Remember, whenever we stretch, we're taking big, deep breaths, expanding in our belly, not as much from our chest. Good, and left ear to left shoulder. Good, I'm gonna reach out with my arms. Big circle around, puffing that chest out and open, splaying that rib cage open, filling up the space, making my body as big as I can. And now I'm gonna give myself another hug, but left arm is on top of right. Good, and we're gonna work the rotation in our neck. Stretching to the right by looking right. Boom. As much as we can, just in the head and neck. Keeping everything else facing our front. Good, and back to center. Now we're gonna look left, working that rotation, range of motion in our neck to the left. Good, and bring it back to center. One more time each side. Center and left. And center. Good. Let's release those arms, reaching out and back, squeezing our shoulder blades together, puffing our chest out, rib cages splayed open. We're filling up the space to become as big as we can. And back to normal standing neutral position. Beautiful. From here, let's take our fingers, interlace them, press the palms out in front of us, rounding that upper back. You can go ahead and chin tuck, chin to chest. Good, we're gonna release it, bringing those interlaced fingers behind our head, keeping those elbows out. We're gonna extend our back and get our heart to face the ceiling like so, back bend. And then we come back to center. We're gonna do that 3 times. Here we go. Reaching back. And center. Good, let's do 2 more. Big stretch. Inhale. And exhale, back to center. 1 more, just to get rid of any residual slouching we have from long days at our desk. And back to center. Good, let's release those fingers, bring them out and around to come back down. Nice. We're gonna keep the palms facing our front, and I'm gonna go through what's called standing A's. So our arms are gonna go back and a little bit out, kind of like we're making a letter A with our arms. And as we do that, it's actually coming from our back and our shoulder blades, not from our arms moving. So I'm gonna squeeze my shoulder blades together, puff my chest out, and then let my arms follow that. Good, and back to center. We're gonna do 3 more of these. Big shoulder blade squeeze, puff that chest out, reaching back and out, forming that nice big letter A, getting our shoulder blades as close to our spine as we can, shoulders down and back, getting that chest as open as we can, and back to center. Good, that was a big hold. Let's just do 1 more. Big squeeze. And back to center. Beautiful. Let us transition to stretching the rib, the side of the torso. I'm gonna have my right hand on my hip, left arm goes out and up, and we're gonna take it all the way over to the right. Be careful that we don't face the floor with our chest and we don't raise our shoulders and stick our neck out. Our chin stays neutral, our shoulders and chest stay facing our front squared off, and our shoulders stay down and open, chest stays open. And be careful too, we don't want to shift forward, we don't want to shift back. We want to stack our shoulder right over our ribs, right over our hips. Everything is one straight line connected. Good, and let's go to the other side. That was a big stretch. All the way over. Again, we're not here, not here. Yeah, keep that head and neck relaxed. Keep that shoulder back, chest open, shoulders down. Lengthening that right side of the rib and right torso here. Beautiful. Let's do 1 more time each side, really relaxing and breathing into it, seeing if we can take it a little further. Now we're lengthening that left rib, left torso. And coming up. Last time for that right rib, right torso. And coming back to neutral. Beautiful. Let's have both hands out in front of us. We're gonna work the rotation of our mid and upper back now. I'm gonna take us through something called an open book. So palms are together, and we're gonna press open that right arm. We're gonna let our head and eyes follow that right arm, but we're gonna keep our hips facing our front as that hand goes all the way back as far as we can take it, and bringing it back to center. Let's go left. Let the eyes and head follow that left hand as we open. Again, you don't want to let the hips go with it. You want to keep the hips forward and just twist from the belly button up. And nice deep breaths at this end range here. Good, back to center. Let's do 1 more time each side. My hips are gonna stay where they are. I'm just twisting from my belly button up. And back to center. Last time to the left, out and around. Nice big breath. And back to center. Beautiful, let's relax those arms. That was a lot. Let's shake that out with some big shoulder circles. Just going up and out and back and around. Let's do 1 more. Beautiful. I'm gonna have us shift our focus to stretching the insides of our wrists. These muscles tend to get pretty tired from a long day of typing. So we're gonna see if we can help stretch that out a little bit. Arms are in front, palms are facing up. My right hand is gonna grab onto my left fingers and gently pull my left fingers back toward my body. You should feel a stretch right in the inside of that forearm and wrist there. Holding it for a few more big breaths. And hug those fingertips in. Good, let's do the other side. Right fingers are gently pulled back towards the body. and hug it in. Good. Let's shake that out, working the range of motion on our wrists. We're gonna draw big circles with the wrist, going out and away. Let's do one more. Good, and let's go the other way, going inward. Last one. Beautiful. I'm going to shift our focus now to the lower half of the body. I'm going to stand with my left leg in back, my right leg in front, and we're just going to do a little mini lunge here. And the really important thing is that no matter how wide or deep your lunge goes, the important part is that our tailbone stays tucked down, pelvis is down, so that we can really find that stretching, lengthening feeling in the front of this left hip. And once you find that lunge where you're feeling a little bit of a gentle stretch in that left hip, hang out there for a few breaths. And then we're gonna shift our weight. I'm going to bring everything up and back. I'm gonna hinge my hips as if I'm closing a car door with my glutes. Like so. My left leg is gonna do a little bit of a bend here. My right leg is gonna stay long, and I'm gonna flex those toes all the way towards the sky. Good. And notice how my back is folding forward, just to really get a lengthening, stretching feeling in the back of my right leg, my right calf especially. And bring it on up. Let's try the other side. So, right leg is in back. Again, doesn't matter how wide or deep your lunge goes, we really just want to focus on lengthening the front of that hip and finding a moment to center ourselves, finding our balance and center and control here. Good. Now I'm gonna shift my weight back into my right leg. Notice how I brought my feet closer together. You're welcome to do that as well, just to make it a little bit easier on your balance. We're flexing that left foot all the way up, shifting my hips back. My chest comes forward. I've got a diagonal straight back here, lengthening in that left calf and that left back of the thigh. Good. Back to center. Let's do that one more time each side. My left leg is now in back. We're taking that lunge wherever it is on your body that feels right, as long as our tailbone is all the way down. Good. I'm going to bring my feet closer together as I shift my weight back and bend in this back left leg. Flex that right foot, hinge it forward with the torso, the chest, to get that right calf and right hamstring stretch. Good, and bring it on back to center. We're gonna try this left foot forward one last time. Right leg is in back. We're taking our lunge wherever it is, tucking that tailbone in. Good. And I'm gonna bring my feet a little closer so that I can rock it back. Bending in that right leg. Left leg is straight with toes flexed. And I'm forward folding just a little bit until I feel a stretch in my left hamstring and left calf. And gently coming back up to center. Beautiful. That's my standing stretch sequence series for you guys. I hope that you feel refreshed and rejuvenated in mind, body, and spirit, and that you're now ready to conquer the rest of your workday. Thank you.